You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium.
Joey Slide to kick off for the Patriots.
Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Gillette. LaVisca Chenault to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge. Defender can cover it.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Here we go, here we go.
They go play action. Here's Smith. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And he's going to fight his way forward for a modest pickup to the 43. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Going play action, May. It's complete to Hooper. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's May. Fires over the middle, caught. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a New England first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
First down throw for May. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3 yards almost gets him back to even, but it's going to be 3rd and 11 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll try and run in with Stevenson. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown! For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Has this at the 6. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. A give to Charbonnet. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Smith setting the throw. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Smith. That's caught for the 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job. On
1st down, this is Charbonnet. And And that's good yardage for the new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
On the counter, it's Charbonnet. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Finds Smith and Jigba. Jukes one defender, and he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
There we go.
From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Oh, he nearly reeled that in, as close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Throwing on third, Smith. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's fourth down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Antonio Gibson now to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
I remember these feelings running on the field after a great return like that, Kate. It almost feels like stepping into a batter's box with runners on base. So much of the work has been done ahead of you. Now you got to go deliver.
First and 10, here's Stevenson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
To the line they go. It's second down. Made a throw it. He'll get that to his fullback, complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Third and just 2 to go. On play action, here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and short.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Blitz coming for Smith. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Smith in the pistol. Connection made on the cross. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. From the gun, Smith. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
Back to the air, it's Smith. He stays up, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Smith on 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Patriots will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. May on 1st and 10. trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Throw reeled in by Stevenson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, third down. May now from the gun. Complete, it's Bourne. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hey, check that, street. Ready?
Trying the left side with Stevenson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready up.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Go.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. To the sideline, and it is caught. And he scores! It's a New England touchdown! The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's Sly to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He fields this at the 18. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
Street! Street!
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he'll get it up to the 27. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. We've arrived at halftime with the Patriots in front after 2 here in Foxborough. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco! And that.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready!
Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
40, 70. Trap 60, trap 60. Hawks.
Here's May to the air. Throw left side, complete. Down to the 10. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 31-yard play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Hey, we go.
Charbonnet now up the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Again, it's Charbonnet. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. This one goes for 3 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
70 range. Set go.
From the 32. That's taken in by Henry. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Go, Reed. Go. Set with you.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
From the gun, it's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings them to 3rd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
May now on 3rd down. And he brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. That throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the give, here's Charbonnet. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Now, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And the Patriots got home. They dropped him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Smith on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go.
Handoff now to Charbonnet. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Here's 2nd and 7. Into traffic, complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Seahawks have possession, and this final quarter begins with them in a massive hole. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
There we go, throw it.
They go play action. Here's Smith. He has the first over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll come up 1st and 10. They run with Charbonnet. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 19. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Smith. And they pick him off again. Jonathan Jones makes the play. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Gibson here from the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Check, Bobcat, go!
A give on 3rd to Gibson. First down and more, past the 35. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a New England first down.